Access to food. How do the people are getting access to food in reality in our nation? How can we come to know that whether they are getting access to food or not? Let us see the calculations as per the biological requirements, how much percentage of vegetables we need, milk we need, meat we need, that all we have estimated it. Now coming to the point here, coming to the urban areas, we need the calories of energy for them to perform their day-to-day activities perfectly is 2100 calories of energy for them to be run into their body, then only they can perform all their activities perfectly without having any issues. Then coming to the rural areas, they do a bit hard work more than the urban people, so they need 2400 kilocalories of energy to be flown into their energy body levels so that they can perform all the duties perfectly when compared to the rural areas, the urban areas. So it could be there like this. Are the people of Indians really getting this much sufficient of calories of energy through their intake of food? If you see the Indian statistics of 1983 to 2004, the Indian economy has gone up many folded times. The currency has gone up very high level. The production levels have been doubled, tripled and been increased many fold times. But the energy intake of the people has not gone up. It is a sad thing to address that in these 30 years, the intake of the people has been completely gone down instead of going up as per the requirement of the biological needs of every individual to sustain for him. If we are not able to take this much amount of energy which is in our food daily, we are going to get deteriorated. Our body is not able to support for us to do all the activities which are required for us. So what is the other alternative we have for us? What is the real fact which led them not to take these things? Are the people binding themselves not to have more amount of energy? In rural areas, we have a system of people working for long hours under the heavy sunrise directly falling on them, and they do very hard works under the sun without having any precautions or anything, and they exit a lot of sweat and lose a lot of energy for them. So that kind of people are also, why are they not taking the sufficient amount of kilocalories of energy for them when it is required for them, even though they knew it? The problem is that they are having many problems like poverty. The main problem of poverty cannot be eliminated so easily. In the last 30-40 years also in India, we did not get the elimination of the poverty. The situation is that the poverty is still existing in many of the villages. Out of 6.4 lakh villages, nearly maybe some 40,000 villages have been accessed or got some amount of facilities when compared to the other areas. Even today we find many villages which don't have the electricity facilities, don't have the basic facilities, don't have the utmost needs. So how can we expect the people to get higher production or sufficient amount of food supply for them in the kilocalories of energy? This is a major issue to be addressed. Other than the poverty, the another important factor which lies them, bounds them not to have the sufficient amount of food is the unemployment. Poverty is one of the basic reasons. The next alternative of the poverty is the unemployment conditions. We have seen in the disguised unemployment that in a family, if there are 5 members working in the same field, does not get any additional advantage for the family if the agriculture is only thing done. Instead of that, if 3 members are restricted to agriculture and 2 members are added for factory or some other work and get some income for them which is necessary for it, that could be an added advantage for the family and could sustain for them whenever it is required for them, would be an added advantage as per the situation and as per the requirement for them to get the needs. But coming to the unemployment condition, we have again various unemployment situations here. The disguised unemployment, seasonal unemployment, or like underemployment, which means that under unemployment is that as per his qualifications or his requirements, he can get a better job than the job what he is working or what he is doing right now. But the situation is that he can't get a job in a place where he is working, or he can't get a better opportunity for him. This could also be one of the underemployment which made them to be unemployed. These are the various facts which made them to do like this. So the access to food to the people in rural India and in the urban India has not reached to satisfactory levels as per the requirements of the situation of their biological needs. Even in the last 30-40 years, India has developed in a massive range. The economy has been tripled and doubled, but at the same time the food production also has been doubled because of the green revolution, white revolution, blue revolution. We brought various revolutions and increased, doubled, tripled the production, but could not provide the sufficient amount of food for all the people in India. Here still we have a question whether the rural people and the urban people are able to get the sufficient amount of energy which is required for them to perform their day-to-day activities. Is it truly addressed or not? The fact is that they are not able to take the complete sufficient amount of foods for them even today. It has to be addressed very seriously. The government has to take the issue very seriously. Now let us see the facts, like what are the necessary sources the government provides for them to provide a sufficient amount of food for them.